take that $1,000 and use it as seed capital to start your next business idea to start making a whole lot more money. Let me show you. I'll give you a few business ideas to spur some ideas, and then I'll run through some numbers to show you how you can turn this into a real business, starting with $1,000 or less. So here's a few ideas. Number one, you can be an Instagram lead generator or create an Instagram lead generation business specifically for realtors, because realtors are always looking for people who want to buy a house, and they're always looking for people who want to sell a house. And if you're good on social media, you're good on Instagram, you're good on TikTok, well, now you can go to these realtors, show them how you can create content, or maybe you create the content for them, showing them their beautiful houses, and get people to watch them and give you their email address. And if you can do that, well, you'll be able to make a lot of money. Number two, you can become an AI consultant specifically for attorneys. As an attorney who's not your attorney, what I can tell you is that there's a lot of busy work that's required to be an attorney. And some of the busy work is just doing a lot of research, which can be done very quickly with artificial intelligence. And guess what? You have a lot of older attorneys out there, even younger attorneys, but we'll focus on the older ones who have no idea of how artificial intelligence work. And if you can become an AI consultant for those attorneys who have the money, but they don't have the time, well, now you can come in with the time and they'll pay you the money to show them how to do that and help them with that consultant to do their research through artificial intelligence. Number three, you can help run Facebook ads for dentists, maybe chiropractors. They need customers. And if you're good on social media, if you take a couple classes on how to run Facebook ads, YouTube ads, whatever else type of ads you want, and you know how to drive leads or customers for local businesses specifically, you can go to those dentist offices, you can go to the chiropractor offices and show them how you can drive them more business and in exchange for more money. We'll talk about the numbers in just a minute. Number four, these both apply for executives and professionals that have money but don't have time. You have the time, but you don't have the money. Number one, you can walk dogs. What we have seen since the pandemic is a lot of people got dogs or cats. But the nice thing about dogs is they got to be walked. And a lot of these professionals got dogs, and now they're going back into the office. They don't got time to walk their dogs. This is where you can come in. You can walk their dogs, get paid to do that, or you can wash cars. If you can find doctors, attorneys, executives, they probably have a nice car. They don't want to drive around in an ugly car, but they don't have the time to go out and get it detailed. So if you can go to their house or their workplace and detail their car, they will pay you a premium to do that. Now, let's run through some numbers. Business ultimately comes down to the numbers. So let's assume that you can go out and try to contact 10 potential leads a day. That's 10 potential realtors, 10 potential attorneys, dentists, executives, whatever, 10 a day. That's your minimum goal, which is what, 50 a week, or we'll call it 200 a month. You're gonna go out and contact 200 of these people every single month. And let's assume that only 20 of them actually set up some sort of meeting with you. So you get 10% of them onto some sort of meeting, which is 10%. And out of the 20 people that you can set up meetings with, you only close one because you suck at selling. So if you close one, that's a very low close rate. You're closing at 5%, but that means you get one sale a month. Now, if you could do one sale a month, you have the opportunity to build a pretty profitable business, because here's what you're going to do. You're not going to charge these businesses $10 or $100 or $1,000. What you're going to do is you're going to get them on a subscription of $1,000 a month. So now, you got them on a $1,000 a month plan to do any one of these things. You can do $1,000 a month for the Instagram lead gen, $1,000 a month for the AI consultant, because they're going to need your work consistently. So why charge them just one time? Now, maybe if you're walking dogs or washing cars, you adjust the price depending on how much of the service you're actually providing, but you get the idea. Now, you charge that $1,000 a month, you close one business this month. Next month, you close another business. The month after that, you close another business. Well, you can start to see what's going on. You're starting to stack that income. You take that $1,000 that you have, maybe you build a nice website, you build a nice logo, you build a nice social media presence, and now you maybe invest in a class to learn how to do what you're doing, and then you go out and you attack the phones. And now once you got the first client, you get them to become a testimonial for the second, you get the second testimonial for the third. Once you get a few testimonials, now you're off to the races. You do this for 12 months where you just convert at these, which is really not aggressive, this is pretty conservative. You convert at these numbers. At the end of the year, you got a $12,000 a month recurring revenue business. Even if a couple people leave, that's a $10,000 a month business you started from your $1,000 small investment. This is where it helps to understand the different types of opportunities. And these are just a couple of ideas. Go out and come up with some of your own ideas as well. There's an infinite number of opportunities, but find a way to create a value for a busy business owner that has money, a busy executive that has money. They have the money, they don't have the time. You have the time, you don't have the money. How can you two come together to solve that problem? Because if they can give you money, you can give your time and you can solve a problem for them. Either you can save some of them time or you can find a way to add more money into their business. Both of them are worth them to give you their money. And finally, option number 5 is to take that $1,000 and use it as seed capital to pay down your other debts. You have a car loan, you have student loans, take the $1,000 to pay it down, because here's the thing. If you have a loan that's charging you 6% a year in interest, if you can pay it off 1 year early, that is a guaranteed 6% return on your money. When you invest your money in the stock market, you're trying to hopefully get at least a 10% return a year. Some years are going to get more, some years are going to get less, some years are going to lose money. But with this, you get a guaranteed return. If you can pay off your debts, you get a guaranteed return, and it's also the lowest risk. Obviously, you're not going to get a 25% return by paying off your 6% debt, but you get a guaranteed return to pay off some of the debt. And if your goal is just to be financially free, it's one way to relieve a lot of the financial stress, because now you can have less money going out once you reduce the amounts of debts that you have. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.